Wait, what's Rally Kart Racing?
Rally Kart Racing?
I think I know what it is, but just kind of break it down a little bit more.
Souped up Subarus that are basically racing on dirt roads, and then it's a driver, and then your passenger and shotgun has the map, and then he's saying he every time there's a turn, he's like sharp turn, sharp right turn, slight left, and you're going through the course. You're supposed to go as fast as you can.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have a co-driver, but their responsibility is to kind of guide you.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Do you know of an actor called Jason Statham?
Yes.
Are you aware of the Mechanic movie?
I've never seen it, but yes.
The Mechanic movie is not important. Only the actor is. Have you seen of Death Race, the movie?
Yes.
So when you say Rally Car Racing, I immediately thought Death Race, because you have your co-pilot, co-driver. They're guiding you. They have the map. They know where all the traps are, where all the bombs are at, where you can reload your clip for your
just like that,
gun.
except you're not actively trying to kill the other cars.
Right. There's less bonuses. Right. And you don't have to drive over them to get the bonus.
Yeah.
Did you see Death Race?
Pretty sure I did. That's the one where it's like a prison, and if you win a certain amount of races, you get out.
Yeah. It was just like to summarize in 30 seconds. Jason Statham, famous race car driver. He's not doing well. He gets falsely accused of murdering his girlfriend. He goes to a prison where they have the death race. He starts hesitant to not compete. Then he's forced to compete. And then the whole movie is about the actual race. Mm-hmm. The race and him, known as Frank. Mm-hmm. No one knows who he is, but he has a mask. Who is Frank? And the movie continues, and you see like the race and all that. Yeah. All that happens. Did you know there's a second one?
No.
Did you know there's a third one?
Oh, shit.
The first one's really popular because it has him, but there's a second and third one with a different person.
Yeah.
Same girl, different guy as the main character. I think there's even a fourth one if I remember. Sheesh. They were just not as popular as the first one because the first one had a big A-list actor.
Yeah.
Actors.
I'm assuming it was before he got big A-list?
I think he had already done Transporter at that point, and he was kind of like dabbling in the car guy, being like the assassin guy. So he was kind of like doing those type roles. I think he was already big.
Yeah, that's sick. But I would definitely choose skydiving over gliding.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk about racing, there's also this thing like in Fontana where you can do the NASCAR driving experience, where you do a whole day and go through the works of what it's like racing in a NASCAR race.
Mm-hmm.
It's sick. So they take you to the cockpit. They give you like this, tour, and then you get to drive one like a real car with the helmet with the headset in, and you have the dude navigating you. He's like, all right, so at this turn you want to slow it down to this much RPM. You want to take it at this speed. And so the videos that I've seen are pretty tight too.
So you're actually driving the car, right?
You're driving the car by yourself. No, you don't have an instructor with you, like bottlenecking you.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight up floor it and just listen to the dude so you don't lose control.
Yeah. And then I'm assuming there would have to be no one on the track. You're just kind of No,
there's other people on the track.
Oh, there are?
Yeah, but you're not racing each other.
But come on. If I see Paul,
it's not like we're next to each other. We'll be in a line, and then you'll go first, and then we'll wait till you get to the second corner, and then I'll go. So we're all separate. Like the cars aren't fast enough where you can overcome a gap.
And they would probably do that on purpose. But if you could catch up, I mean, come on. If I see Paul ahead of me, I might want to pull on that brake.
First, you last. Do a little shake and bake.
Have you ever thought about doing not the NASCAR one, but the motorcycle one, where you go on the track and put on like the full suit, and then you can just not to compete, but just to do a track?
I know my limitations. That it scares me, because obviously when I was riding, and we would go down the canyons, I would try to lean as much as I could, and yeah, that's fun and everything until there's a point where you like overlean or you underlean, and then the bike shakes on you.
Yeah.
And it's only happened to me a couple times where like it shakes, but I can keep control. But it's not a good feeling, man.
I've done it too.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, but this is a more controlled environment. You're not there to race. And then the track is, it could be a windy one, or it could just be a circular one. You're doing it on your own. The only way you'll mess up is if you overlean or underlean, but you won't have to worry about another car or some kind of hill.
Falling off the cliff.
Yeah, you just literally slide. If you have your suit, then you just slide onto the grass or onto the concrete.
Yeah, actually, that's right. If I have the proper training, then it's a different story. I'm just thinking worst case scenario, the bike wobbles and then it launches you forward and then
right.
just flips. That's what I don't want.
That would be horrible.
Only because I'm also thinking like crashing like that, being all messed up, maybe a couple broken bones, or just being so like would just be a great inconvenience to my life, where then I'd be out for months until I recover.
So I've showed you the Pedro 50/50, right?
Yes.
I have a technique when you're riding on the track. 100%, I guarantee that you won't flip or slide. Easy.
Okay.
May I share that with you?
Yes.
Easy solution. Just don't fall. You good. 100% guarantee.
Oh, my bad. Never thought of that before.
It's guaranteed.
Hold on. Let me take notes.
100%, I can guarantee you won't fall unless you do. But that's not important. You won't fall unless you do.
50% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
All right. Do you know how many times I've fallen off? 0. You know why? Because I don't fall. If you don't fall, then you won't fall.
Have I fallen? No, I've never fallen. I have tripped getting off the bike once.
Yeah,
where
same.
The bike tipped with me.
I don't consider that a fall. I consider that a trip. That's different. I wasn't like riding. I just happened to just trip to the side.
Yeah. And I was just like, oh, and then...
Yeah. I've came close to that on like a red stop, but I don't consider that falling. I caught myself. It's kind of like you put your leg down, but then maybe you lean a little bit too much to one side and you're like, catch yourself.
Yeah, I have dropped the bike where it was a bigger bike where I stopped at a red light and it just tilted too much.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no. And I had to just jump off it. And it was a heavy bike, so I couldn't get it off.
Yeah.
Somebody that was at the red light had to get out and help me put it back upright. Oh, damn. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, that's what I wonder about the big, I don't know what the name of them are, but the big cruisers, the really big ones that have the big front...
fairing?
Is that what it's called? The front fairing? The glass?
Yeah, it's a fairing.
The big front fairing with like, they have a radio and sound system in the back and a big seat and all they continue. That thing like tips to one side. That thing's heavy.
They're very top heavy, that's why.
Yeah.
There's technique. But obviously I was in a panic state because the light was red. I was like, oh no, it's about to turn green. I'm in the front, traffic. You're basically supposed to like do those like Smith machines where it's the bar and there's guides so you can like go up and down with it. It's not like a free range squat rack. Like the bar is attached to the machine and it's attached to rails that go up and down. And
you're supposed to...
So like when you squat on it, you're leaning into the bar, into the rail, and it just glides up.
Yeah, it's supported by the rail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're supposed to get into a squat position like that with your butt on the seat, and then squat into the bike, and it like counter balances the bike, and you put it upright.
And that's with... And how are you positioned? Are you on the bike or is your back towards the bike?
Back's towards the bike.
Towards the bike, okay.
Yeah. And you just walk it up.
Okay.